Yo, what's up, y'all? Today's video, I'm gonna talk about how I lost $3,000 trading in the stock market. So, start about April, I started my trading journey, and I put some money in. First, I started off with I think I put maybe $1,000 or $500 in, I think. But yeah, I was adding money to my account, trading money, losing it, but I was trying to keep it above flow, I was keeping it above $500. My account is above $500 right now though. But I've lost 3K trading options alone, bro. Bro, options is not even a joke for real. Options is a completely different ball game, bro. You can really make a lot of money and lose a lot of money, bro. I'm talking about there's been days where I lost $1,000 in one day. There's been days where I made $400 in less than an hour, bro. And that's crazy. One thing, even though I lost 3K, bro, that's just, I would say about almost 2,000 of that was from 2 bad trades, I would say. But there's been days that I made literally $480 in less than a span of 4 hours, bro. Where do you know that where you can really do that at? Literally make $480 in less than 4 hours, bro, off your phone, bro. When I did that, bro, it really just showed what's really possible. You can lose a lot of money, but I would say, bro, the biggest thing you need to know when you're trading options is risk management. You need to know when to let go of losing trades, and you need to also be disciplined to know when to hold trades. Bro, your emotions is literally going up and down with the stock. Literally, there was days where I sold my $1,000 trade that was losing. It was losing. But if only I held on for just a couple more minutes, it would have printed. It literally would have printed, bro. But I was just too emotional. You gotta check your emotions and do your risk management. But yeah, literally trading is a great tool, but also it can be a bad thing. And I literally lost 3K trading, bro. A lot of people will be like, bro, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. You literally lost $3,000. But one good thing I would say is it's a learning process. I call it tuition fee to the market. That's just how I be. And also, literally, if you want to learn, it costs to play. To play this game, it costs. It literally costs. And I probably won't trade options too heavily. I traded an option. I did a call the other day. A quick one, made 10% profit on a $100 trade probably. So a couple bucks, nothing too crazy, just something quick. And a good thing I had got out the trade quick enough because SPY dumped. Literally, the ticker that I was trading was SPY, which is the ETF for the S&P 500. I was trading that, and that literally, you talking about, boy, I don't even call it, I mean, you can call it gambling, because I was trading zeros, 1 days, so the things that expire quickly, where if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna lose a lot of money. And I was learning. There was days where when I first started trading, I accidentally put in a put when I meant to put a call in the market. So that was $100. That was a learning lesson right there. That lesson cost me $100 to make sure I always got my things set my options tab set properly, that I'm picking calls, and make sure I'm not putting puts when I need to put calls, and vice versa. Because that literally costed me $100, bro. $100 off a simple mistake. And some of my mistakes were some simple things like that. But there was also times where I was trading other tickers and off indicators and off people's signals. I was making money off the signals. I feel like where I started getting crazy when I started trading SPY and I was my account is not that big. My account was under 10K in general. And I was trading more than 10% of my total balance. Literally, I'm trading big. I'm trying to hit, going stupid. When I could have really been trading smaller. And I had sometimes I would trade high volume of contracts. I'll trade over 2 contracts when I really should be trading 1 or 2. But You know, to win big, you also gonna lose big too when it comes. So it's like, gotta have proper risk management. But all in all, losing that 3K is not bad because I am gonna be able to write it off my taxes this year, and that's gonna deduct, literally, that's gonna bring my tax liability down, which is gonna be great because that 3K plus my standard deduction plus any other deductions that I have over this year, plus like literally, I just turned 25 this year, so my tax return is gonna be way better than last year's. Like, I'm getting the EITC income credit, the earned income tax credit, because I'm 25. If you're under 25, you're not eligible for that. Then I'm getting standard deduction, which is like 15K, I think, if I'm not mistaken, plus another 3K. Bro, that's already $18,000 in deductions. They're gonna give me just about all my money back in deductions. Like, literally, that alone, and I have about like an extra $75 a rollover that I can write off on my 2026 tax form. So my taxes is gonna be good. Probably gonna take the check when tax time come and invest it in the market. Probably buy some S&P 500 ETFs because, bruh, them things is going crazy. Like, there's a lot of, I see a great potential in investing in stock. Like, I've always wanted to invest in stock, but I never knew how to open up a brokerage account. And there would be times where I didn't have enough income. See, now I have a lot more income to trade because when I first opened up my first brokerage account and was trading crypto for a little bit, my salary was only 12K. I mean, I didn't pay rent. That's a lot of money, but still, it was like, bro, I would get my checks and use my credit card to eat for the month, and then my check would just be gone. Like, literally, I would eat off the credit card first, then pay it back. And so whatever I needed, it was just off the credit card when I should have been saving. But I did have my $1,000 saved up though. I always had a band on me though. When I was making 12K, I always had 1,000. So that was probably like a little bit under 10% of my total gross salary that I had saved, which is better than nothing at the time. Plus I was young, so I didn't have a lot of bills. But now my income is crazy because my salary from then to now has drastically increased by a lot of money, in my opinion. If you look at the metric, it's a big jump, a crazy jump, like over 100% increase of salary from the time I was making to now. So everything's much better. Now I got my own crib too. So yeah, doing pretty all right. But yeah, man, be careful with that market. You can lose money, but you can also make a lot of money. Take what you want from it. Peace. I'm out.